All right, who are you?
Well, my name is Daniel Kafo, and I'm a content creator, dancer, a graphic designer, and many other things too. And also a firstborn. Yes, now the Adams my identity.
What makes life meaningful to you?
Um, First of all, my family. Having people that are always looking up to me and always rooting for me, always supporting, makes life fair, like balanced. Despite the chaos in the whole world, the chaos around, as long as I find place that I can call home and people that are always around, I feel like life is meaningful. Life is precious.
What's your biggest fear right now?
Actually, my biggest fear right now is losing my spark. Like normally, I do love creating content. So anything that will make me stop creating content, that's my biggest fear right now.
Yeah,
Right now, that would be my biggest fear. Anything that will make me stop creating content.
that's actually very true. As a creative, that's a very important drive to have. Just loving the things that you create. That's nice. So how do you juggle creating content and school and other things?
Well, it's all about balancing actually. Like one of my mentors would say, yeah, Alpha, you guys know the one way you want. You understand? You just speak in broken lights. You guys know the one way they this thing. So you just have to like put it in place. Most of the time, our parents just like send us to school without knowing the what we want, without asking us what we want. So we are in a society where everybody just wants you to just graduate from work before you go to school and come out with a degree. The system is just
Yeah,
it's just built that way. But most of us, most of people, most of the students in this school have other talents that could fetch them both money and many other things in life that is not even still school. But definitely, I have to just do it for my parents. So we just balance them. We balance them also.
yeah, sure.
Create content, study. That's just it.
Have this viral meme that you do with you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
At what point did you realize that you could do that and make your content?
But the fact that I realized late, but it's not actually late, but the fact that I realized like recently, it's feeling so. So I was like, so I've been struggling on TikTok since, and all I could do is just to look at somebody.
Yeah.
So there was this content I created.
Yeah.
I was imitating this guy, this Babaluku. Yes, there's one guy on TikTok and he's like a ritualist or something. I don't know, I don't know. But he gives this look like, but that's his normal look. So I was not like, let me imitate this guy and be like, so people were like, you sure this guy is not, you understand? So
Yeah.
and I had to redo it and start adding caption because that other guy didn't add caption. It just shows his face on the camera and that's all. I started making it relatable. So I would do a situation whereby your brother is coming out from the restaurant where you work. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, so you in that the expression I'm giving is so you have money to come out from that. You have money to go to those kind of place, Abi,
Yeah.
and me I don't. Something like that. So
Yeah.
it's giving me those kind of expressions. So I now started adding, modifying it and stuff like that. Yeah, I now started doing all this. Come, you understand?
Yeah.
So that was how I just and
That's actually
funny
sure. No, the thing about the pose is beyond the expression. I don't know. He has this kind of like compelling aura. I don't know. How to
yeah, for real, for real.
yeah. Like same person who you for main gates with
I
that
will tell you, like, say, maybe I should do that thing for you for night. You don't understand.
yeah, but at first, yeah, because the only perception that people have of you is off of social media and everything. They'll feel like, oh, like you're a very scary individual.
Actually, I get that a lot. People feel like I'm scary or I'm part of a group or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to mention, but people feel like I'm scary. But when they meet me, they later go back to my comment section and be like, "This guy is actually a nice guy," and he smiles. That's what they do, like. And he smiles because normally my videos I don't smile.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, "This guy is actually a nice guy. He's just in the act and stuff like that."
Yeah.
Most of them that are working with me now. They'll be like, so you be nice guy, you're not really brutal like I used to do online, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just how I am now.
That's actually pretty chill.
I know how people find it funny, but for real, it's just a regular something.
Hey, could you do it to the camera real quick?
Okay. Alright.
Oh my god, the show.
For real,
How do people treat you differently after recognizing you?
Uh, Definitely, that's a regular something. You said if you see the video today, you will treat them differently. So actually, if people see that you have value or you are like a big personnel, they will definitely treat you differently. I'm already getting used to it actually. So most of the time I just dey low key. I'm always wearing face cap. I don't wear face cap today, but once I wear face cap, I'm always bringing it down like this before I
What's it like? Could you give like a personal experience?
actually okay yeah. There's this one time I went to a restaurant actually. So I was like placing my order and normally I found out that the attendant was a bit rude to other customers. So I was not like, okay. She was even acting rude at the point, but immediately she saw my face. She was like, I know you from TikTok. And she was not like, oh, nice and funny. I was like, I know, where not one is acting rude. So I was, oh, God, sweet. Oh, God. I was not like feeling different. Like, after all those customers left and they were not like looking at me, maybe I was having one kind aura like that. It was just sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just weird. Like, feels weird actually. For real.
Yeah, I can see. What's something that you're proud of that nobody really notices?
Mm, Actually, you see this my consistency. I'm really really proud of myself. Like nobody can ever tell me that I've not achieved anything in this life. Actually, I am really proud of myself for being very much consistent. Like in terms of content creating, in terms of many other things actually, but content creating to be precise. I was very much consistent when everybody was dropping, everybody was the algorithm was messing up, was doing shit, but I know see I still did, I was still posting and stuff like that. So that's one thing I'm really, really grateful for. But I was like, what if I stopped? Will I have gotten to the extent? No, but that's one thing I'm usually happy for. Yeah.
That's say have to be anything. So, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Eh, Actually, I can't tell at the moment. I feel like life has other plans. Even though say plan finish, life will edit time for you. So at the moment, I can't tell because if somebody told me 5 years ago that okay you'll be viral in 2026, I won't believe actually because I can't tell. So we're just moving with plans, with our plans and plans of God too. So that's how we're moving.
As a creative and a content creator, do you ever have creative block?
It's actually irregular something. Oh. It's actually irregular something. I won't lie. Most of content creators like me, especially when you're creating relatable content that don't require you talking, just giving reactions. Sometimes you like try to get the perfect reaction, but you might not be able to get that reaction because if you're not getting the perfect reaction, you're not going to send the message of what the video is all about. So sometimes you just like feel like which I want to do. I'll just ask myself, which I want to do today, like stuff like that. So most of the time we have creative block, but we just have to like move on and stuff like that. Sometimes we just sleep or hear music and just stroll out just to refresh your memory again and start afresh. So
Yeah, but at first when you first start creative work, it's like just vibes and you're just having fun. Maybe some of your guys are recording content, but later on, you have to be more structured and you have to be more consistent with your output and the way you post your videos. How do you manage that?
well, as time goes by, I started building up a team actually. I feel like as a content creator, when you feel that some things are going to be overwhelming in the future, you start building up a team actually. You can't do it all by yourself. So I started building up a team. There are people that handle stuff for me, there are people that we work together, there are people that we discuss content together to know the kind of content that I'm going to sell out. At this point, many people are looking up to me and like looking at my page and say, what is this boy going to post next? So I have to now calm down and think of content that will be that will send the message, that will be funny at the same time and still send the message. So at this point, we work as a team now.
Okay.
It also motivates me, but starting from the scratch was a bit tough actually. Especially when the algorithm is always after your life, something like
200
that.
views of it.
Yeah. So it was a bit tough at the beginning though.
And so, what did you feel like when you got your first viral video?
Um, I was like, so this is how it feels to be viral. Like, first of all, my video went viral, and people were now coming to my DM and be like, "Oh, I love your content. It was actually nice and stuff like that." I was not like feeling like a mini celebrity at the moment, actually at the
Yeah.
moment. So it was really a very good feeling, and even it even pushed me more self to do more. Actually,
Yeah, you wanted to feel that, feel the
yeah,
feeling
the
again.
feeling was really nice. I'm telling you, the feeling was really nice. I just wanted to do more like stuff like that.
Yes, fine. So, what's something you want to achieve outside of money?
Well, there's this one thing I really want to achieve. Like, if I could affect the world globally, like the content space, the entertainment space, I don't want it to be that, okay, yeah, you're a successful content creator, yeah. So, but who have I helped with my content? That's like one of the biggest things I'm looking up to. Like, I want to be able to build people, and they'll be like, okay, this guy really helped me in terms of content, and them too, they'll be a blessing to others. So I want to be the content creator that build other content creator. Also, like, that's one thing I'm looking up to. That's one thing I'm looking towards.
That's so inspirational.
Okay?
That's very nice to hear. Something about happiness that you think most people misunderstand.
I feel like you believing somebody can make you happy is one of the things that people misunderstand. You don't actually need a company for you to be happy. Sometimes you can just be happy on your own, like solo happiness, and that one is fit fast. I tell you,
You could be like with the Chris.
happiness. You know, like say the Chris. Like, oh God, I used to get that thing a lot. Sometimes I would just be brainstorming content on the road with my AirPod, and I'll be like, sharp, like sharp. I'll just be in the middle of the road and say sharp. The thing come out with stuff like that.
Yeah.
So solo happiness is one of the best happiness. So because people are human beings actually. They will fail you one time. And if you are depending on people to be happy, if you know be happy for the rest of your life, so just indoor happiness and sharp.
Yeah, that's factual. That's factual. What's something you wish you could tell your younger self?
Well, definitely, it will be enjoy yourself. Actually, no, it's not really serious. Not really serious for this life, actually. Just enjoy yourself. I won't be like part of those people that will say, study hard,
Go buy Bitcoin.
do this. Yeah, go buy BTC. Yeah, one way or the other.
Yeah.
I feel like your childhood plays a very vital role on how you grow up. I feel like, assuming I enjoyed myself more, there are many things I could have experienced and I wouldn't have been experiencing them now. Most of the time I was indoors. I didn't socialize like that.
Yeah.
Assuming I was outdoor. I just feel like assuming I was outdoor, there are many things I could have known. I was very much indoors. It has its own advantages, but assuming I socialized, it would have been better. It would have helped me more.
Yeah. If you could give a word of advice to the people listening to this episode right now, what would that be?
Well, it should be, let's say, if you're a creator, first of all, it's not all about consistency. If something is not working, you can actually start afresh again with a new method and still be consistent. Most of the people are consistent with what is not working. That's why you are like, okay, the consistency is scrap. If that thing is not working, you change, then you become consistent. There's enough time. Now, if you say time, maybe there's enough time actually. Then for those that are just watching, try to support people with it, build in anything they are doing. Most people, it's just what you tell them. That what can motivate them for the rest of their life. So try to be nice to be nice to everybody. Just help somebody.
Sure.